Hey, welcome to my channel. If you guys are new here, I am the Buddha Baddie. I'm a psychic and intuitive medium. I channel messages that I receive from spirits, and then I give you guys those messages to see what's going on for you guys, you know, what you guys need to be aware of, what's in your energy. We can just tap into the energies currently. Just a reminder, this is a general message, so please take what resonates. Use your discernment with these messages, okay? It could be past, present, or future energy. You guys know what's going on with your lives, and yeah, I just want to be very clear with you guys. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Sorry for all the smoke. I was burning my sage, but yeah, the ancestors are here. Your spirit guides are coming through, okay? For the collective, I know that we are receiving a ton of downloads, okay? This is a lot of like major channelings coming through. A lot of our gifts are being open to us right now at this moment in time. There is an energy of Taurus season becoming very significant for you guys. A lot of you guys are finding new ways to rejuvenate and or collect yourself, okay? So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. All right, hope you guys are doing well today. All right, I have been feeling the need to rest, okay? So you guys have definitely been going through a lot of changes here, okay? A lot of new downloads, a lot of new messages you're receiving. I'm getting a lot of synchronicities here. Okay, a lot of synchronicities are coming through. Your abundance is coming in. Yeah, you guys may be seeing 555 a lot. Okay, that is significant change, a lot of transformation that is taking place right now in your energy. Okay, and I feel like whatever you're focused on right now, it's important to focus on the positivity of things. Okay, focus on the light side of certain energies right now, because I know it's easy to hone in on the dark side, especially when you're going through a spiritual awakening and ascension. A lot of those depressive symptoms can come up, and it can seem almost easy to fall back into old habits and negative patterns. Yeah, but your guides are here, okay? Your guides are coming through here and helping you build a better foundation with them, okay? I'm also feeling guided to look at the amethyst crystals. So amethyst can really help significantly for healing energy. Okay, so you guys could definitely be in a healing state of mind right now. Maybe you guys are in hermit. Maybe you guys are feeling reclusive, keeping to yourselves. Okay, we have relief coming through. Okay, so there is something here that I feel like is coming to an end, or there is something here about the choices you have made. You can really sigh with relief. Okay, I'm feeling like you guys have made a lot of the right choices here when it comes to your I heard your growth, okay, your expansion here. Okay, there is something coming in that is going to be so relieving, and I feel like this is going to really make you feel like you can just relax. Okay, maybe you've been feeling tense, or maybe you're feeling like there's something here that needs to change. Okay, yeah, you're stepping into your magic, okay? Yeah, look at that. Your psychic downloads, your psychic abilities are coming online, okay? There is a sense of a lot of changes happening for you guys, okay? Something coming full circle. I get that message a lot, but I'm seeing here like there is a sense of like you did it, like achievement. Like I'm getting like there is a need to just relax, okay? You hold the magic and the divinity within you here, okay? Let's get one more, spirit. Thank you. I feel like your intuition is expanding, okay? Your intuition, you're like seeing through your mind's eye right now, okay? Yeah, look at that, divinity. That is, okay, yeah, you're getting the messages here. Possibly you're seeing a lot of butterflies, or there is something about transformation, a lot of beautiful transformation coming through here. Yeah, so I'm getting like something in, wow, I just heard something in the air. So this is a magical time for you guys right now, okay? A lot of divine opportunities are coming in, a lot of divinity, okay? You have a lot of divinity within you, okay? And the divine is like sending you a lot of messages and a lot of downloads here, okay? All right, there's something here about setting the correct boundaries, okay? Setting the right boundaries with people, okay? Divine feminine, yeah. So the divine feminine right now is setting a lot of boundaries in place, okay? When it comes to energies that, um, a lot of harvesting energy, okay? I've been feeling like a lot of people have been trying to harvest off the divine feminine's energy because you guys are in a very magical and illumination, okay? You guys are illuminating a lot of things that the divine has given you the gifts to, okay? There is some sense of being patient, okay? Being patient with the messages that you're receiving right now, okay? It may be kind of hard to set these boundaries for certain people because I feel like some of these energies, you guys may have known them for a long time, or you guys may have some close attachments to these energies, okay? To these attachments, these karmic attachments. I'm seeing that you guys are finally learning how to let go with love, all right? We have 1, 2, 3 here. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, there's a lot of progression happening here, okay? A lot of progress. You guys have stepped into a lot of progress here, okay? Your magic is like highlighted right now. People can see that there is a lot of magic within you. You have this magical essence. Yeah, I feel like these messages are helping you receive some sort of advice and some sort of messages about your evolving past a certain time, okay? A certain past energy, okay? So with the hermit energy, because I am feeling hermit, you know, Virgo energy, you guys could definitely be in a state of like reflection, okay? It's important not to wallow in the past or wallow in pity, because I feel like there is an energy right now that could be around you that may be wanting to keep you in a kind of like a tough climate. Yeah, I'm getting like a tough climate. Like maybe it's your environment, maybe it's just the energy around you that could be feeling like very tense or could be making you feel very tense. But I feel like you guys are coming to yourselves. You guys are coming into your magic here, okay? Clarify relief, yeah. So this Mercury retrograde was significant for you guys. I feel like it took a second for you guys to really review, rest and review, okay? There are new doors opening up for you guys, okay? There is something here about quieting your mind, okay? There is a need to quiet your mind, okay, from all the chaos, distractions. I'm getting like a lot of interferences, a lot of interceptions here, a lot of people trying to, wow, I just heard trying to make you go to the dark side. So whatever that may be, that could be spiritual warfare in itself, psychological warfare, but we're not going to get too into it unless the message, allows us to, or wants us to, I should say, unless our guides, my guides, I would say my guides want to. Yeah, okay, so there is a little bit about like cross contamination, or someone's trying to interfere with your spiritual guidance, your ancestral advice is what I'm getting as well. So be mindful of that, okay? Someone could be trying to tap into your lineage, okay? Yeah, there's a lot of tension here. I feel like there is someone here who was using a lot of mental magic, or was using a lot of magic when it came to blocking your intuition here. I feel like there was this energy of people wearing masks, and now the masks are falling off here, okay? And there's choices having to be made here, okay? Okay, clarify magic. Yeah. It's time to think. All right, it's time to think. Think about the changes you have made here, okay? Think about the new that's coming in. Think about what has come full circle for you, okay? It's time to take off whatever mask you guys could have been wearing, okay? Masks don't have to always be a negative thing. I know that as we go through spiritual ascensions and awakenings, we kind of release layers of ourselves, okay? So maybe old patterns, old beliefs of who we are, old limitations of who we are. I'm getting that you guys are releasing that. It's almost like you guys are taking off a mask of what you used to be, or a mask of what you had to portray yourself to be in a sense of who you were back then. Wow, I just heard portray yourself and betray yourself. So just be mindful of that. I'm getting like you're reviewing the past instances where maybe you felt like you had to betray yourself in order to keep yourself safe. Okay, I'm also getting that here, but you're going through a massive rebirth here, okay? And this is an expansion, okay? I heard growth, but I also heard expansion. So something here, it's like it's time to tap into that expansive energy that you hold, okay? You harness a lot of creative power. You harness a lot of magic within you, okay? And it's time to really allow this rebirth to take initiative for you, okay? To let your guides and let your magic within you kind of rise to the surface. You guys could have been hiding this magic that you've had within you, maybe wearing a mask, okay? Maybe hiding your talents, hiding your gifts, hiding your divinity here. Or this was hidden for a reason. Maybe the divine was hiding you for a certain reason, okay? Maybe, I'm hearing like hidden in plain sight. All right. Clarify divinity. Yeah, wow. Double confirmation. Divinity and source. So this is like the Most High coming through. All right, the Most High, you get your divinity and your magic also from the Most High, okay? This is a lot of illumination here, okay? A lot of star power as well. I feel like a lot of people are looking at you right now in a very high light, okay? There is something here about you erasing childhood wounds or erasing fears or doubts in the mind here, and I feel like this is uncovering a lot of divine essence about you. Your divine essence is coming back to you as well. Wow, beautiful. Yeah, and I feel like the boundaries you are setting, it's because right now you guys are receiving some sort of resources here, okay? This could be resources monetarily. This could be resources in like desires, your values, okay? Your resources are coming in, okay? Yeah, I feel like right now is an important time to be practical and think practically over what you're cultivating in your life, the resources that you are bringing in, the resource that you are manifesting into your life, okay? The decisions you are making here to manifest those resources here, okay? This is an important time to really cultivate a sensitivity to what you're manifesting. Do it out of a state of divinity, right? Okay, when you're the most sensitive, when you're sensitive, a lot of people get a bad rep for being sensitive. I know a lot of intuitives, 11:55 on my timer, have dealt with this their whole life, of dealing with judgment, shame, maybe feeling uncomfortable with that sensitivity within you guys. But being sensitive beings, you guys are actually very, very close to the divine, okay? Because you guys hold a lot of emotional retention, okay? That emotional retention has a lot to do with inner guidance, okay? And I feel like a lot of times you guys have a really strong intuition and the inner knowing, and that leads you towards a lot of prosperity and a lot of beautiful resources and beautiful change is also what I'm getting here, okay? So the boundaries you set in place have kind of like brought you forth a lot of rewards here, a lot of recognition. I'm also receiving like an energy of recognition here from this. Like you guys are like building and growing like a huge either empire, legacy, or just something here. This could be a business as well. You guys can be cultivating new resources in order to grow a business, in order to grow a side hustle, a job here. That could also be significant. Okay, let's clarify this with like angel messages or angel numbers. Yeah, 555, 444. So you guys are protected right now. This change, you're protected. Look at that. Something to do with your purpose here, okay? You guys have stepped into your purpose. Your higher purpose here is meant to illuminate to a lot of people that they can change from their past. They don't have to live out of their past wounds, okay? They can be authentic and be true to themselves, okay? We live in a society that loves to incorporate mask in order to operate, okay, in order to live out their lives. Everyone has to, and I'm not saying obviously if we ran around with no mask metaphorically, obviously, it's not the purge out here or anything. But if we kind of were very true to ourselves and walked the earth as just unmasked selves, as just our true vulnerable selves, a lot of the times it would make people very uncomfortable or make people unsure, because that is it's like you would tell a close secret to a really close friend of yours, but you would never tell it to a stranger on the street. So there is a sense of like balancing on what it is that you guys are choosing to with choices, making choices, what you're choosing to show people, okay? What you're choosing to show others, okay? And I feel like this is a lot about change here, okay? Being protected in this change, being protected in this transformation that you guys are having right now, okay? And I feel like this has to do a lot with like what you're passionate about, okay? You're reaping your rewards here, taking passionate action towards your abundance or towards things that will make you abundant, okay? This doesn't have to be just money, all right? This isn't about selling your soul for fame or whatever. This is about reaping rewards and actually actively, abundantly creating, all right? Cultivating new ways to, yes, create abundance and have monetary gain, but do it in a way that is still true to you, okay? And I feel like you're manifesting, things that you're manifesting right now are out of unconditional love. So this is like the divinity about you, okay? The divine is stepping in here, okay? Let's get one more message, one more angel number, thank you. Okay, we'll get to. Yeah, mindfulness, okay? So right now is important with your third eye, be mindful. Yeah, wow. So a lot of fours, you could be seeing fours a lot. That's a synchronicity. It's like you guys have achieved some sort of mindfulness here. You guys have done a lot of meditation. You guys could be very meditative people, or just have done some inner work, inner meditation, contemplation here. And I feel like you guys are receiving a lot of messages and downloads. And this is because you guys are triumphant. You guys have passed a certain level here, okay? Look at that. 1, 2, 3, confirmation. Progress. Again with the butterfly. Progress has been made for you guys, okay? Your manifestations, yeah, you're being heavily supported by your ancestors and your guides at this time because you guys have passed some sort of test, or you guys have changed. You guys have went through a transformation here, and I feel like you were protected throughout this entire transformation. All right, like I said in the beginning, you know, remember it's important to take note of these habits, these repetitive habits, these repetitive cycles, because, you know, we are by nature creatures of habit, okay? So it is a choice that we have to make to kind of ascend past old habits, ascend past old limiting beliefs. And I'm getting like there is some energy that's changing here, okay? Some sort of habits, old habits that you guys have maintained for a while, or you guys have been used to for a while, I'm getting is now, you're ascending past it, okay? I'm getting like a trippy kind of energy from this, okay? Something about your intuition is leveling up. You're rising above something, rising above a certain mindset here. Yeah, it's like you're like alchemizing a lot of like old past traumas as well, okay? I'm getting a lot of pink and purple here. A lot of crown chakra and third eye activations are happening right now. You guys are like connecting the dots to a certain inner knowing. I feel like this is an inner knowing, a prophecy possibly over your life. Wow. Yeah, I'm getting like healing inner wounds, inner teen wounds. Most importantly, there is like something about your inner teen that has significantly been impacted when it comes to your divinity here, okay? Something about inner wounds, okay? So healing through those wounds, okay? I feel like you guys have been protected through these changes here, all right? I'm seeing like the habits that you have accumulated could have been from your inner teen as well, okay? Or your inner child. I'm getting like your younger self has a lot of, had a lot of mentalities and ways of thinking that I feel like you're shifting out of now, okay, for a higher purpose here, okay? And this is stepping you into your magic, okay? I heard believe it or not. So maybe you guys aren't firm believers in this, or there is a struggle here to believe in your magic. And I'm getting like there is an energy here of change happening for you guys. You guys are in that kind of, you guys are in that like symbiosis of change, okay? You guys are in that like flow of change. It's just connecting with the divine and allowing the divine to really take you where you need to go. And that's what I'm getting. I'm getting this energy of like you guys are flowing with the divine here, okay? The divine is flowing with you. The divine is flowing within you as well. Wow. Beautiful energy, you guys. Beautiful energy I'm picking up. I love that. I love it when we have a nice, you know, warm-hearted message. All right. But I feel like this is also like eliminating any kind of, yeah, balancing. You're balancing something. You're taking a risk, taking a leap of faith. Yeah, I feel like there is something here about you're being protected through these changes here, okay? To take that risk, take that leap of faith, take that journey, the fool's journey, you know? There is an energy of like in the fool's journey, a lot of times, obviously they're labeled the fool, right? They're seen as very naive, they're seen as taking that risk. It could be, you know, hit or miss, you never know, but if you don't take that risk, you'll never know. Okay? And so Spirit is saying that there is a lot of wisdom in taking the fool's journey, okay? Not a lot of people take that fool's journey. There's that Hermit card I was talking about, okay? Looking within, reflecting, all right, in order to get the wheels turning for you, okay? In order for that karma, that good dharma to take place. But I am seeing that there is a lot of, yeah, backtracking. With the fool's journey here, okay? It's actually a kind of a, you see I'm stuttering, I'm hesitating. There is a sense of like people not wanting to take this route because a lot of times it's the unknown, okay? A lot of times when you're taking the leap of faith, you don't know where you're going. You kind of just have to believe in the destination, okay? And I'm seeing like there is a sense of like strongholds that were holding you back, causing you hesitation towards these changes, maybe causing you fear or doubt. I was feeling doubt more so than fear, but I'm getting like as you're healing, as you're uncovering a lot of layers of yourself, of your past self, wounded or unwounded, unhealed or healed, you guys are breaking through these strongholds, okay? And you guys are really like ascending and transforming heavily here, okay? So just be mindful that you guys are very, very powerful. A lot of Leo energy, strong Leo energy, okay? This could be a Leo that I'm talking to, or you could have Leo in your chart, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, it's like you're taming the beast within, okay? You're balancing something here within. This is like an internal struggle or an internal, this doesn't have to be like, how do I say this? It's like this inner passion, this inner fuel, this inner spark that you have. I feel like this is where your manifestations are coming in, okay? As you're attracting, you're a very attractive person, and I feel like your energy and your aura is just attracting a lot of positivity, positive news, positive changes, good resources, strong boundaries here. It's like, it has to do with the choices that you have made here. Yeah, I'm gonna take these. Temperance and Queen of Pentacles. The choices you have made here have ultimately shaped your reality, and you guys have brought in a lot of abundance here, a lot of self-worth here. The habits that you have changed, or the habits that you have made in your life to change for the better, I'm seeing that this is bringing in a lot of abundance here, okay? See how she's holding that pentacle and she's very strong and secure. You're very strong in your self-worth at this time right now, okay? These changes are happening really, really fast. I'm also getting like it's a habit to alchemize. You're like in the flow, in the synchronous flow with the divine. So it's a habit to alchemize with the divine, okay? So this is good. This is really good energy, okay? You guys could be seeing doves. Okay, or doves can be significant. Sagittarius energy as well as Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, so I'm seeing like the actions you have taken have really set you up for success, okay? The actions you have taken have really shown a lot of abundance within your nature, okay? You guys are Queen of Pentacles, okay? You guys are sitting pretty on your throne with your resources. It's like you guys have grown this harvest, and you guys are reaping this reward here, okay? I like that. I like that energy, okay? Alchemist, alchemizing, all right? Also patience. This could be reconciliation as well. I feel like people are, I'm getting like you're reconciling, most importantly, like with yourself. Like this is like healing on like a grand scale, and as you heal yourself, as you pour into yourself, you're healing others, okay? You're helping others see from a higher perspective, all right? This is like garnering a new life for you, okay? And helping others see that there is more to you, okay? This is like a lot of courage that you had to step into. You had to have a very courageous task, and I'm seeing that your guides are, you know, celebrating you for this, okay? All right, we have the Four of Wands in reverse and the Four of Swords. Yeah, confirmation. Healing. You're healing from maybe a sense of disunion within self. This is like a lack of union within self, excuse me. A lack of stability within self. Okay, maybe a lack of faith. Maybe you guys have been dealing with some sort of abundance. Whoa, I don't know why I just heard abundance transfer. So maybe you have people, you know, behind the scenes wanting to destabilize you in some way, wanting to keep you kind of in like a contemplation energy. But I'm getting this was for actually your highest good. This was a divine purpose, okay? You were meant to do this. This was meant to put into motion so you guys can see your worth. You guys can step into your abundance. You guys can do the work, the inner work to recognize your true worth, okay? I'm seeing like putting on the armor of God, all right? Even when things seem, you know, when things seem out of sorts around you, internally, I feel like since you guys have done the work, the mental inner work, the inner guidance you have from the divine, it's like the armor of God. You guys can see through the illusions. You can see through things that may be unstable within, around you, okay? Instability in your environment here, all right? I'm seeing that there is a sense of, you know, knowing the truth. You see how like they're laying on the truth with the Ace of Swords here? It's like you're laying on the truth here. Even though the truth may be looked at sideways to some people, you have this sort of knowledge, this sort of truth and clarity here. And yeah, justice. This is like balance. This is you know, this is most importantly you taking accountability for your actions here, and this is bringing in a lot of balance and restoration in your energy, okay? All right, this is a lot of fairness. You guys hold a lot of fairness. Like I said, you see how she's holding that I'm like, when I say I'm channeling, she's holding that sword of truth, okay? Her eyes are closed, but she has that faith. She's holding that sword of truth, okay? She's understanding. She's recognizing that there is a balance. There is a balance to the laws of karma, okay? Everything comes into place. You have this energy of knowing that everything works out here, okay? Everything is going to work out here. All right, karmic justice here. You guys could be in King of Wands energy, or you could have a King of Wands around you or in your energy. They could be getting karma right now. Karmic justice could be taking place, having to take accountability for something here. I'm getting like entrepreneurial energy. Someone could be feeling defensiveless. Yeah, I'm getting like someone feels like they can't defend themselves from this. This could be like something like having to take accountability here, okay? Something could have been unfair in the past. And I'm seeing that there's a lot of, you know, with Three of Cups in reverse, this could be like neglected social life, okay? Neglected partnerships. Yeah, this could have, yeah, look at that, 33. Yeah, so someone, I'm getting like an energy of someone was really like either trying to, I'm getting like someone's getting karma for not coming towards you and not trying to heal something with you, so you had to kind of go within and heal on your own. Okay, this is someone here who could have done a lot of gossiping, or could have, you know, indulged in third-party situations here, drinking, you know, I just heard drinking, wow. So someone could have like addictions here, or someone could just have vices here that they go to, and they neglect people, they neglect their partnerships, they neglect their relationships. But I'm getting like, through this healing and restoration, you guys have alchemized a new version of you, okay? And that is karmic justice, okay? Your abundance is shining bright. Someone could have really tried to, when I said abundance transfer, someone could have tried to ruin, jeez, that's like harsh. Someone could have really tried to break down, make you break down in order so you wouldn't have your abundance, or you wouldn't tap into your abundance here, okay? Your alchemist energy. Okay, you guys are natural born manifestors, natural born alchemists. It's like abundance surrounds you, okay, when you tap into that energy, okay? Someone could have really tried to cancel this for you, or tried to block this for you, tried to cause disharmony within you or within your relationships. I'm getting like an energy of someone's really getting a lot of fairness, okay? There's fairness coming in, okay? What you give is what you get. The fairness, what you put out, the energy you put out is what you give, or what you get, okay? Where your attention goes, your energy flows. And someone who has been indulging in third-party situations, indulging in gossip, drama, drinking, drugs, whatever, I'm seeing that they're reaping their karma, okay? And you guys are essentially just kind of healing from this. You could have had a lot of psychological abuse and psychological warfare, I'm getting specifically here. Someone really wanted you to, wow. I'm hearing someone did not like the fact that you loved yourself. Someone wanted you to hate yourself, okay? But I'm seeing that just made you stronger, like that made you more patient within self, that made you grow and harvest a better harvest without this person. All right. Okay, let's get some clarifications out here for these messages. Yeah, 44. Okay, this has a lot to do with your stability as well. Okay, so keep in mind when you feel like things are out of place, or you feel like there is a lack of faith with partnerships or relationships, or you feel disconnected in some type of way, it's important to really contemplate and rest and rejuvenate here on the messages you're receiving from the divine here, okay? Because I'm getting there was a lot of injustices, okay, with that justice energy. You had to go through an awakening to really kind of balance out the truth of a situation here, okay? Maybe something was in code or encoded in some way. This was like you had to tap into your Akashic records in order to gain the balance of something, in order to tap into your gift. Yeah. This is like your gifts are, yeah, your gifts are expanding right now, okay? Your gifts are really like, you could be resting a lot or needing to rest a lot because you're getting a lot of dream downloads, or you're getting a lot of psychic downloads, okay? A lot of spiritual gifts that are being downloaded through sleep, through rest, through rejuvenation, relaxation. So you know, I know we're in like a world that loves to go, loves to distract, but like spirit is actually telling me like, no, it's important right now to rest, to reflect, to know that you're exactly where you need to be right now. And I'm hearing like the grand scheme of things, like there's a lot more that's beneath the surface here, okay? That's coming into karmic balance, okay? All right, you're shocking a lot of people here, or the messages that people are receiving here about your stability, how it's actually stable. There's surprise here, because I'm getting like you guys could have went through some sort of massive trauma, okay? I'm getting trauma. I'm getting like a lot of spiritual awakenings you guys had to go through, okay? You guys had to detach from a lot of circumstances here, okay? And I'm seeing like you guys could have went through a period of, you know, deep I don't want to say depression, but I want to say like spiritual, like disconnection, I guess, like feeling just very down and out, okay? But there is a change, okay? You guys had to go within, all right? You guys felt disconnected from self. You had to go within and heal, all right? Certain parts of yourself that I feel like other people were really kind of unfairly trying to take from you, okay? They were trying to take from you, whether this was like your abundance mindset. Yeah, this is like a major change that's happening here, okay? Clarify temperance. So it's important to make something a habit to really connect with your ancestors at this time, okay? Connect with your guides at this time, because you're like an earth angel energy. You're in very balanced temperance energy, okay? Something about burning, you know, sage for your ancestors, creating an altar for your ancestors, dedicating your time and energy to your ancestors, to your guides, to let them know that you guys it's okay to ask for help from your guides as well, okay? They're not gonna just arrive out of nowhere without you saying anything, without you calling them in. You have to really kind of call them in and allow them to help you and allow them to guide you as well. Okay, clarify ritual. What is this ritual energy about? Yeah, so I feel like your guides have listened. You have communicated with your guides. I feel like you guys have alchemized a lot of anger, a lot of rage, with a lot of sadness, emotions here. And you were able to balance yourself out. Ritualistically, you did this. You could have done some sort of fire magic, water magic, earth magic, all the elements, something like that. You guys alchemized something out of a, I heard, a troubling situation, okay? This could have been a childhood wound that was being attacked incessantly by certain people. I'm getting like these flying monkey energies. These could be people from like your past, when you're stuck in your south node. These people are in their south node, or this flying monkey energy is in their south node, and they are blocked. They don't have access to you, all right? they could have had access to you through a childhood wound, okay? But I'm seeing like through your mindfulness and through what you're building here, it's like these flying monkeys have no choice but to be blocked out from your energy, okay? Clarify Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, what did I say? You dealt with a lot of psychological abuse, okay? This could have been real abuse. My condolences go out to you. This is kind of a heavy message here. Whatever you dealt with, okay? Whatever hate, bullying, you know, whatever it was to tear you down, to break you down, to essentially make you not feel worthy of who you are, not have self-worth, and keep you stuck in your thoughts, keep you, you know, at harm with yourself, even being self-destructive, I should say. I'm getting like this is a major tower moment, okay? A lot of people are now noticing like you took the high road, okay? You took the route of healing. You didn't take the route of breaking down and hurting others. You took the route of leading others and being kind of divinely guided from source and trusting in the divine plan here. And I feel like you now have a lot of people in their thoughts about you, okay? You have a lot of people from your past who are flying monkeys, who are doing a lot behind the scenes to essentially abuse you, okay? I'm hearing like ruin your reputation. I'm hearing like keep you down and out, keeping you like not wanting to see you glow up, not wanting to see you go up, just wanting to keep you in like a sense of like, you know, scarcity, just keep you feeling down now. Like people like to see like kick you when you're down kind of energy, okay? I'm hearing Hard Times by Paramore, okay? I'm seeing that now a lot of people have like, they almost have like a soft spot for you now, because now since you're stepping into your birthright, your abundance here, it's like now they can't celebrate with you, okay? These people know this transition. It's like they can't even give you your flowers in real time because they know what they did behind the scenes or in the past to really kind of hurt you and really kind of, you know, I'm hearing use you and abuse you and just take advantage of you and take advantage of your good nature, okay? Yeah, these are people with entity attachments here, okay? So these entity attachments, I feel like you guys are closing out these cycles with these people here, okay? Or closed out a cycle with these people. And I feel like you guys are unbothered by this energy, okay? You guys have alchemized, okay? You've blocked out these flying monkeys, these energetic vampires, whatever this is. But they still have an attachment to you guys, okay? You guys are in peace and prosperity and love, okay? You guys are in symbiosis with your divine gifts, your divine inheritance. And these people, again with this, like, I'm getting like this shadowy energy, like their shadow side is heavily being shown to them right now. It's like they have no way to escape from their shadow self. So all they have to do now is just look at who they are, look at what they did to you, and look at how you rose to the occasion, okay? How you actually grew from these situations, okay? Yeah, how you became the divine feminine through these harsh trials and tribulations here. All right, yeah. I'm getting like these people have entity attachment to them. They could have lust demons or tried to send some sort of sexually transmitted disease to you, or demon to you guys. But you guys are seen as a rising star here, okay? I'm getting that someone really wanted to take that from you. It's like someone didn't want you to have someone did not want you to have your crown, okay? It's like someone wanted to take your crown from you, all right? But you guys earned your stripes. You guys earned your crown, okay? This person or this energy who ganged up against you, getting like a person and their little flying monkeys here, ganged up against you really to tear you down here because they didn't want you to be seen in an abundant light. They didn't want you to receive your blessings, okay? This is someone here who didn't want you to be also received as a blessing to others, and they did a lot here to send things your way, all right? But now they're lusting after your, like, getting like lusting after your abundance, okay? These are people who are lusting after your growth, your expansion here. It's like they're noticing the changes here. They're noticing there's a change in your energy and they can't celebrate with you, so now they're like obsessing over you. Yeah, they can't celebrate with you and you're receiving unexpected money from the divine here, okay? So keep up the faith, okay? Keep up the good work. I'm seeing like there is a lot that are happening, there is a lot that was happening behind the scenes without your knowledge or without your awareness here. But I'm getting like the more you guys tap into that self-love, the more you guys tap into the energy of receiving your blessings and not straying away from your blessings, this is going to bring in a lot of good fortune and a lot of good news for you guys, okay? All right. I'm getting like a lot of people who are being really cold to you, who are giving you the cold shoulder, maybe not putting barriers or boundaries with you. I'm seeing now they really kind of, they regret the actions they took towards you here, okay? They're in their thoughts here, okay? Yeah, because you're aligned here, okay? So yeah, so you're ascending, okay? I'm getting like you're ascending past, maybe you guys weren't in union with yourself during these times. You guys were still in your south node. You guys were still stuck in childhood wounds, inner teen wounds, whatever it is. You guys were still ascending here, okay? You guys, your chakras weren't in balance yet. But now you guys have ascended here, all right? This is like a celebration for you guys. This is like you guys took that leap of faith and you guys are now receiving your gifts here, okay? These people who abused you or used and abused your gifts, maybe your inheritance, or try to take money from you even, I'm getting like they're out in the cold here, okay? Yeah, they didn't trust in they didn't make the right choices. Let's just say it like that, okay? While you made the right choices to go within and heal, they decided to use other vices to run away from healing, okay? And this is why you're receiving unexpected money, not just from wherever, all right, from the Most High, okay? So this is like within you. This is like the beauty, she's grace kind of energy. There's a lot of prosperity within you here, okay? Clarify Four of Swords, okay? Right now, I'm getting like you're getting like a lot of spiritual messages. Okay, with courthouse, I'm getting more of like this could be a courthouse issue or something in the courthouse, but I'm also getting more so like you're resting and recovering from certain situations. I feel like something has been transitioned to the spiritual realm. Okay, so something here could have been spiritually, you could have had to go through like spiritual warfare here, I'm saying. And I'm seeing like the spiritual, now your ancestors have came through, your guides have come through to ensure that you guys are going to receive justice, ensure that you guys are trusted here. There could be a trusted official here who could be looking into things here, trying to contemplate on certain messages that they're receiving now about these changes, all right, being made. Yeah, high honor. Wow. So someone right now is really kind of I'm hearing meditating on, wow, yeah, meditating on the decisions they made. They could be going to jail or court, okay? This could be like a court issue here, okay? I'm getting someone here could be dealing with a lot of court battles, okay? Maybe someone's going to court for something. Take what resonates. But yeah, I'm seeing that there was a lot of death magic being done here, and you had to really set up boundaries here, all right? This death magic being done on you to the divine feminine, you guys had to, and I'm getting like also they were cloaked. This energy was being cloaked. They were hiding the fact that they were sending you death spells and death magic to your divination, possibly to you guys being a divine reader, you have a divine gifts. Yeah, messing with my throat chakra as well. Something about you guys seeing into the future, or you guys being very, very, your predictability is on point. And this has a lot of people, I heard a lot of people, but this has these energies with entity attachments. They know they ran out of time, okay? Something has come full circle. Them trying to mess with your magic, mess with your abilities, mess with your divinity. They're biting their nails because they know that their time's up here, okay? You see, you're protected here. You were protected from this, okay? You were able to quiet your mind, go into meditation, all right? And look, you're in boss energy, okay? You're protected. You're a mature woman here, okay? Yeah, I'm getting like these people were creating and casting illusions here with death magic to block your abundance, to like steal your abundance, to break you down so you weren't tapped into your abundance, like yeah. So there's some sort of expectation I feel like they had, like their time's up in the community here, all right? Yeah, they're expecting something about, yeah, their time's up. They know that you're going through an awakening here, okay? You guys are sweethearts. You guys have a very warm-hearted lovingness to you guys, and I'm getting like you're getting what you deserve, And you deserve what you're getting because you've been through the ringer here. So yeah, fresh start. You're being given the opportunity to begin again. Allow yourself to embrace this new life and open up fully to the gift that you've been given. So this is like, wow, thank you, Spirit. Synchronicities, wow. Yeah, so this is about this is a gift, okay? I heard Florence and the Machine, this is a gift. It comes with the price. Who is the love and who is the nice? What's that song called? Ever to go in the sunlight. This is a gift. It comes with a price. I'll probably remember it after the video, but yeah, have faith. It's not always easy to have faith and trust that everything is going to be okay. Yet you must do exactly that. Because when you have faith, your life will begin to flow in magical ways that you never imagined were possible. You see how I didn't even shuffle these cards, and they're like confirmation, like spot on confirmation. Like Spirit is not messing around right now. We have inner peace. You are letting outside circumstances create turmoil and frustration within you. Didn't I say something about distractions and outer things, like worldly things that are trying to keep you from meditating, going within? All right, focusing on your inner peace. Remember, you always have the power to choose your response. Let inner peace attract a higher vibrational outcome for you. So I'm getting that. I'm getting it's important right now in this new life to really focus on the positive outcomes. Focus on positioning your heart to be in a good stature with the divine, okay? To focus on your blessings, to focus on good things that are coming towards you, all right? Not to focus on the distractions, not to focus on the drama, whatever it is, South Node energy, because I'm getting that is what the devil wants from you guys. The devil wants you guys to focus back on past timelines, wants to bring you back to the past, wants to bring you back to a weakened state, okay? And we're not gonna have that, okay? We have honor yourself. Recognize the hard work you've put in to get to where you are today. Instead of thinking how far you still have to go, remind yourself of all that you've accomplished and be proud. Yeah, there is an energy of like, you deserve your flowers, okay? Someone's trying to take your crown. No, you get your crown back, because that's just, you guys did the work, and you guys, you went through a lot to get to where you are today, okay? So you deserve your flowers, you deserve your crown, you deserve the divine, your divine, you know, blessings, okay? And I feel like divine timing, with divine timing, it's coming through here, okay? Forgiveness. Withholding forgiveness only hurts you and prolongs the pain. It's time to forgive someone, or maybe even yourself, so you can stay on the path of your highest potential. Yes, exactly. So this is the time to really honor yourself, honor the forgiveness within yourself. Forgive others, you know, in their shadow side. As it sounds easier said than done when you go through a lot of troubling situations, especially when people are deep in their shadow side and they do things out of deep trauma and wounds. Know that they're also people, okay? Not to excuse them or allow them to get off scot-free, but just know that they're in the past for a reason, okay? These people aren't on your timeline for a reason, because you had to learn these lessons to grow from it, okay? You had to learn these lessons. These people taught you inner peace. They taught you patience. They taught you believing in yourself. They taught you to be accomplished and be proud of yourself for everything that you've done and everything you've gone through and what you've healed from. Yeah. We have courageous heart. It takes courage to follow your heart, especially when the path is unknown. Your heart knows the way. Trust it and let it lead you towards your true destiny. Again, with that leap of faith energy, you see how he has the armor of God. You need to have faith here. You need to have faith that wherever direction you're going, even if your eyes are closed, you're being led in the right place, okay? Because your heart posture is in the right place, okay? Follow your passion. If there's something that excites you and motivates you, it's a message from your Akashic record that it can lead to your abundance. Don't silence it. So I'm telling you guys right now, this is a very potent time for your magic to be inspired by all the things around you, and be inspired by the challenges you went through and the trials and tribulations you went through to get to where you are today. And right now I feel like Spirit is really telling you guys, like, follow your passion, okay? Go for it. Whatever excites you right now, whatever makes you feel like a kid again, whatever makes you feel free again, all right? Getting back to yourself, most importantly, getting back to things that you love to do. All right, a lot of times that is a certain element that can lead you to your abundance. Okay, your Akashic record here. All right, maybe you guys are psychics, maybe you guys are meant to do some sort of tarot or divination or oracle readings, or maybe you guys love music and you're meant to be a writer or a musician. Maybe you guys love art and you're meant to be an artist, or you like to paint, or you like food and you want to be a chef. Like, follow those passions. Okay, don't silence those passions, because that's leading you towards your true abundance. Okay, that's leading you towards your best, towards, I'm getting like towards a career path, or towards something that's going to bring you a lot of true wealth. Okay, all right, let's clarify this message, Spirit. Thank you. Oh, there's a longer message than I anticipated. Okay, we'll close it out after this. Yeah, so September, the month of September could be significant. Generational curse breaker. There you are. You guys are breaking a lot of generational curses. Okay, I heard gestures. Okay, so some type of gesture could be coming in. Someone could be wanting to give you some sort of nice gesture here. Yeah, we have blessings coming in fast. So you guys, like I said, this ascension, this spiritual awakening could also cause a lot of massive ego deaths, because you're releasing the old fears and patterns of your ego. All right, so this could have been past ego, your fears of your past ego kind of coming up to the surface here. We have union. Yeah, this could be union with someone else, but I'm getting like union within yourself as well. Like you're coming into union with your true self here. Okay, we have March, so March could be significant, the month of March here. We have third eye chakra. Your third eye is heavily activating at this moment. So I'm also getting like flying monkeys, or people who conspired against you here in some form or fashion to take what's yours. They can't sleep at night, or they're dealing with a lot of insomnia here due to an injustice here. Yeah, trying to use intimidation tactics. Someone could be trying to track you here. All right, so this could be like online tracking you. All right, so a sodalite crystal could be significant. If you guys want to get a sodalite crystal, it can help you with animal bonding, animal healing, family fun. All right, a smoky quartz crystal as well can reduce emotional healing, or can help with emotional healing. So right now, this is an important time to focus on like love, abundance, family, healing. Okay, we have August, the month of August here, and we have a Taurus here coming through. All right, so a Taurus could be using dream magic to invade your dreams. Okay, your energy is being cleansed, prosperity is coming in, so they know that your abundance is coming to you guys. Okay, or your abundance is coming in for you guys. Okay, this is karmic justice. This is someone here who could have done a lot, heard go against you in some type of way, to take what's yours. Okay, I'm hearing taking what's not yours by TV Girl. Yeah, using dream magic to invade your dreams. Your energy is being cleansed, and they know that they're being cleansed out of your energy, or they know that you guys are, you know, receiving your abundance here. And this person could have like a lot of like anxiety or sleepless nights over this, because you're breaking a lot of generational curses here, and your blessings are coming in. Yeah, okay, so we have Mars energy. Okay, so this has to do with someone's like really enraged right now, or really angry. Okay, I'm getting like they have a lot of aggression right now. All right, due to what they have chose here. All right, due to this home life situation, maybe they're not nurturing themselves. Okay, maybe they see you as a very mothering, like nurturing figure, divine feminine energy. So yes, that is true. We have unconscious things beyond the physical plane. So yeah, I'm getting like this person's getting a lot of intuitive downloads from the divine about certain things, possibly certain decisions that they have made here. And I feel like they're in a very like, they're like mad at themselves here. Okay, they could be feeling like not at home with themselves as well. All right, I'm gonna leave that message here. Hopefully this message resonated for you guys, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.